Sleep trackers. I mean, there is such thing as like, well, I don't know. I guess it's important if like you're. I don't know. I would just say as long as you're getting like enough sleep, you're fine. It's
What's your
not.
sleep
It's
schedule
not.
like?
Oh well, yesterday I actually went to bed at 9 because I had no power, so that was awesome. Woke up at around 8.
That's a good amount of sleep.
Yeah, I definitely want to like. I want to go to sleep at 9 and wake up at like 7.
Every day or
Well, like weekends,
weekends? Okay.
because every day I wake up at like 5,
Okay.
5:40. Yeah,
Wait,
because school, but
what time exactly?
5:45 on weekdays.
Okay. And that's enough time for you to get up, make
Get up, get
breakfast.
ready. No, it's not actually.
Not enough time for breakfast.
But
Wow.
I've been having a yogurt shake in the morning, so I do eat. But and yeah, I should make some eggs in the morning
Do you know the
every day.
calories on that?
It was 140.
Only
It's like
100.
23 grams.
It's a.
Yeah, and then I'll eat the full breakfast.
Oh, what is that like?
Well, yesterday they had pancake sausage on a stick. Sometimes we'll have blueberry waffles, um, chocolate pancakes, just basic like school stuff. But I definitely should make a meal in the morning. What do you recommend to eat in the morning?
I've been eating eggs every morning for 2 years straight,
Got it.
and I kind of mix up either how I cook them or I mix up the sides. So toast. Sometimes if there's bacon on the weekends.
Mm.
Uh, sometimes I add a little bit of a sausage phase.
Mm.
Just
So
kind
what
of
you're
stuff
saying
like
is I
that.
really just need to take control of my life.
Yeah. I think if you get up, it really only makes me, or I'm sorry, it only takes me 10 minutes to prepare my
Mm-hmm.
breakfasts. So I think if you got up an extra 15 minutes early, like 5:30 instead of 5:45,
Mm-hmm.
you probably have that extra time you need to make
Some
the
eggs and
breakfast.
toast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I leave it like 6:20.
Okay. Yeah, I would probably, if I had to leave. Do you shower in the morning or?
Nah, I shower at night. I just poop in the morning, so it takes a little longer.
No, that'll take a while.
Yeah, I
I would personally
think
probably wake
that's what
up
takes
at.
the most of my time.
Well, so if you go to sleep at 9 and wake up at 5, that's 8 hours of
Hmm.
sleep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But the thing
So,
is, I never go to sleep at 9. Like I'll always like 10:30 is like the average right now.
uh, well, a lot of people, because ideally you wake up at the same time every single day. And I
Mm-hmm.
think the hardest part for everyone is going to sleep because it's the end of the day. You're kind of chilling out. There's just stuff you just want to do that if you're busy during the day, you can't. So,
Yeah,
one thing you can do is set the alarm for when you need to go to sleep as opposed to you'll probably need one to wake up for a while, but it gets to a
yeah,
point where your cycle is so locked in that
yeah.
you just get tired at the same time and wake up at the same time every day.
Got it.
If you have
Okay.
a consistent enough lifestyle, it's not like if you don't have late nights or something like
Mm-hmm.
that, and you want to have that locked in schedule,
Mm-hmm.
you can get into that groove, and it feels awesome. It's so easy to wake
Yeah.
up. You've probably
So
been
I
in
got a
it.
question though.
Yeah.
So what happens if you do have like a late night? Do you still wake up at the
That
same time the next day, or do you sleep
yeah.
in?
So me personally, that happens. Like I, I'm trying to think of an example of something that would keep me out because I'm pretty consistent with getting to sleep. But if it's, let's say, traveling, there was a
Yeah.
few weeks ago I had to drive to Richmond, which was about an hour and a half away, and I didn't get home till about 11.
Mm-hmm.
I'll kind of just, especially if it's a weekend, I'll just I'll just kind of get the extra hour or whatever I need, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, that's how I do it.
Gotcha.
On the days that I go to sleep a little later, I
Hmm.
get up a little later, especially if I
Especially if you what?
can you hear me now?
Wait, what happened? Yeah, I
So
can hear
okay, especially if I can get up a little later to get that 8 hour ish, it's pretty
you. Hmm.
important. I think the biggest thing, because mornings are really good at making the rest of the day good. I think the
Yeah.
worst thing you can do is wake up and just scroll for 30 minutes, which is
Yeah.
what I find myself always wanting to do, and I used to do it a lot, but I
Mhm.
think it's more about, because the morning's crucial, but I think it's more about how you get up as opposed to when you get up. So if you get
Mm.
up, get straight out of bed, start doing whatever you need to do for the day, I think that is more important for creating a productive day as opposed to when you're getting up, because everyone
Oh,
has
yeah.
different schedules.
Yeah.
It's just about
How you get up?
maximizing your time, yeah. Because when I
Gotcha.
when I
Okay,
get
that's
up
something I'm
effectively,
not.
when I just get up and start doing what I need to do, my the rest of my day just feels so much better. It's just when you wake up, start scrolling and get that instant dopamine, I don't know,
Yeah, that's not what you want.
just creates a horrible spiral of your dopamine for the rest of the day.
That's very true.
So that's my
Yeah,
take on waking up.
I need to get better at waking up and working out.
I love it. I used to
Yeah.
be. I think most people usually work out sometime later in the day, night.
Yeah.
I think that's most common with the gym bros and stuff. But I
Right.
started just because I had to with how busy I was. I mean, you can probably relate, especially if you want to get up. Like those days um, when you have acting practice or whatever you call it.
Hmm.
When you have that
So
till
okay, yeah, yeah. Can you help me map that out? Because
yeah,
so on those days, I'll
you,
get home at like
that's
I'll
what
get
I'm
home at
thinking.
like 6:10, 6:15, like, and I still gotta eat.
Mhm.
'Cause remember, I haven't eaten from like 2:30 to 6, so it's like
Yeah.
I gotta
So
eat something.
you get home about when?
I'd say like 6:15.
Okay. So I think your goal should be to just get in bed by 9. That's a
Mm-hmm.
pretty good bedtime, especially during the week if you're getting up early, whatever it is. 9 gives you a decent amount of flexibility. Usually stuff, especially during the week, doesn't go till 8 or whatever. So getting home at 6:15 is a you go home, you eat first, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
So you eat, would you say that probably takes you 30 minutes?
yeah, yeah.
So we're at about 6:45. You head to the
6:45,
garage, get your workout in. How long do your workouts usually take?
an hour on a good day.
And on a bad day, longer?
Yeah, probably an hour and a half.
Okay. So hours. Okay. So it's you'd probably end your workout around 7:45, and then
Okay.
you go shower, chill out for an hour, and then cut the
Like
lights
doing my
off at.
homework time.
Okay. So you don't.
Yeah.
How much time do you spend on homework a day?
Oh, I mean, bro, I can knock out homework in like 20, 30 minutes,
Okay.
honestly.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Mm. I like to get my homework done really early. Is there a time window between the end of school and theater practice?
so yeah, there's about uh 1:35 to 2:30, but I usually go home and eat something, and then I come back. It's like maybe like a 6-minute drive there and back. But I think I can definitely like eat something while I eat, knock out homework.
Yeah, you can. Or because you're always if you're doing multiple things, you're less effective overall at all the things you're doing.
Uh-huh.
So when I cuz I have that too, I get home and I have a limited amount of time and I need to eat, but there's also work I need to do. And
Hmm.
the way I approach it is I crush the food, and if I want to watch a YouTube video, I do. Not a long one. I usually don't want to spend more than 15 minutes eating. So
Hmm.
I would just eat, be zoned in on eating the food, whatever 10 to 15 minutes, and then
Mhm.
just lock in on the homework because it's pretty hard to, depending on if you have to write and stuff, eating and doing
Yeah,
homework
it'll
is
just slow
kind of,
everything down.
yeah. So then
Okay.
you're doing both things slower as opposed to just doing them both
Mhm.
at max efficiency.
Okay.
So I think if you just, because then when you're getting home, you're working out and then you have to do homework. I feel like that's kind of just getting your, that's kind of, that might be throwing you off a little bit.
Mm.
Because I would like if I got home, the workout's pretty enjoyable, the
Yeah.
last thing you do. And then it also kind of tires you out. You hop in the shower, and then you're just winding down and just relaxing your brain as opposed to having to cram in work and then head right to sleep.
Mhm. So, what do you think I should do? You think I should like once I get home, I eat 6:45, I do homework and then work out?
Nah, so I'm saying when you're eating lunch before you go to theater,
Oh,
you
yeah.
knock out the homework if you can.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
You think you could do that?
It's possible. Definitely possible. I just gotta eat quick. Yeah, I definitely gotta speed up my eating time though. Like,
You spend a lot of time eating.
yeah, I'm slow eater.
Really? I
Yeah.
find that hard to believe.
Really?
I eat fast, bro. I love eating fast. That's just how I
Yeah.
naturally eat.
Just yeah, I don't know. I take my time. I don't know
How long
why.
how long would you say it takes you to eat lunch?
Um, well, I don't
Like
know. I feel
30
like
minutes?
yeah, about
Hmm.
because I gotta prepare something and then
Yeah, that's
eat
fair.
it. By that time, it's already like 2, and I gotta head out at like 2:10.
Uh so you might not even be able to do work during that time.
Yeah.
Okay. So, any chance you can finish it in school?
That yeah, I probably could. I
That's what
probably
I
could.
always did.
That's a smart move.
Anytime you would just kind of chill or talk to people
Do
or go on
nothing.
your phone and do nothing. Just
Yeah.
that's what I always did cuz I hate doing homework outside of school or
Hmm.
yeah. I never try to I think for sleep, I think it's important to not be working your brain, especially the last hour of the day.
Got it.
That's how I like to do it.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I think that's a good rule of thumb.
You think you could finish it at school?
I think I could honestly. If I'm being very honest with myself, I definitely could.
Okay. Cuz then after school,
All I have to do is just eat, go to rehearsal, and then
yeah.
come home, eat, work out.
Yeah, and that's way more chill than having
Oh,
that
and
in
then
the back of your
I was gonna ask you, do you eat after your work? Like, if you work out at night, do you eat after?
yeah.
Yeah,
Although I never
but like,
work out at night, but
gotcha. But like on those days, I have to. Like, am I gonna have to eat after or like?
yeah, I would. Especially
All right.
so oh, so you get home at around 6:15, you eat no
Yeah.
matter what cuz you're starving and then you work out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, so at this point you've had breakfast, lunch, and then a dinner.
Yeah.
Do you
So
ever
maybe it could just be something light.
protein shake or something? Yeah, yogurt.
Gotcha.
I think
Okay.
I always have a little something after any workout, though.
Yeah.
I personally have protein shakes, so those are easy. What I just chug it in 10 seconds, and then it's 25 grams
Mhm.
of protein.
Yeah.
So that's what I do.
Yeah. Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And then days when I don't have anything, it's nice. I could just come home and
Hmm.
I usually just come home and play. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, hey, what else are you gonna do? It's fun.
Yeah.
That's chill.
Mm-hmm.
How many days a
No,
week
chill.
do you not have any rehearsals or anything?
Typically it's 2, but I just auditioned for another show, and gonna have rehearsals
Nice.
Monday and Wednesday. So I'm gonna have rehearsal all week.
So you need to find a good routine.
Yeah, and I think that routine will work.
Yeah. I hate, especially high school homework. It's usually super quick.
Yeah,
College nowadays, college homework is, you need to be kind of, it's not hard, but it takes a lot more time because it's usually a paper. Like
gotcha.
all the homework is just writing a paper.
Yeah,
So I do homework probably 2 to 3 hours a day.
yeah.
My
Dang.
my schedule's pretty, as far as in class time, it's Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10:50 a.m.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then I come home.
Oh, wait, you just have one class?
Two classes. They're
Got it. Are they
I
back to
think
back?
yeah, they're back to back, and
Okay.
the first one is 8 to 9:20. The thing is,
Yeah.
the professors always end the classes early.
Oh, okay, that's
Hello.
cool.
Oh,
Hey,
Ryan, hey, dude.
Where's Ray? Are you talking to yourself?
No, Ray's here.
I'm here.
Huh? Can't hear him.
You
Hello?
can't. He's here.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No, he can't
All
hear
right.
you. Wait, you can
Yeah,
hear him?
no.